I got to tell you something. I wasn't too hip to you prior to seeing you go viral. I want to say it might have been before the Juice World thing, but I didn't know much about you except for that, I was like concerned for you. I was like, yo, this guy is like, obviously, you have your health issues.
Yes, sir.
But then I started to like check. First of all, your music is hilarious.
Thank you.
It is very disrespectful. Anytime someone uses "cum dumpster" in a song, I'm excited.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're like really talented, man. You're what part of Iowa are you originally from?
A town called Davenport. It's on the
I know about
border
Davenport.
of Iowa and Illinois.
Is that where they shot the movie White Boys back in the day?
I haven't heard of that movie.
Okay, there's a movie. You have to watch it if you're from Iowa then.
Okay.
It's called White Boys. It was like an independent movie in the late 90s. And it's about these like wiggers essentially.
Okay, yeah.
And they are all from Iowa and they end up going to Chicago for the night and just getting into a whole bunch of fuck shit. And
I mean that sounds like I've done that before. Yeah, that's a classic Iowa thing to do.
dude, it's kind of like a random like independent hip hop like movie from like the late 90s, early 2000s.
I'm gonna check it out.
As an Iowa person, you should.
It's called White Boys.
White Boys. That's
And
what
let
it's
me
called.
guess, there's a Z instead of an S.
I don't know.
It sounds like
I'm actually curious. Let me see. We got to check out this movie. Let's throw the movie art up. White Boys movie. It is. Yeah. No.
okay, it's an S. But
See,
yeah,
they got the Iowa jersey.
oh shit. Yeah, that shit looks funny as hell. I'm gonna check that shit out.
It's got a 13% on Rotten Tomatoes. So,
Bro, some of the best movies be like 0%, like 13%.
I feel like
Bro.
like comedies specifically, you cannot look at Rotten Tomatoes because you have to just look at the user score.
Exactly, yeah.
Like anybody's like, comedies aren't supposed to be like cinematic masterpieces. They're
Yeah,
just
no.
supposed to make you laugh. And
Some of my funniest movies I've ever seen have like low scores.
what's your favorite like comedy ever?
Oh, my favorite comedy ever is Pineapple Express.
Ooh,
That's like my favorite movie ever.
that's number one.
Number one, yeah.
Very slept on in that atmosphere of movies that came out around that same time.
Yeah, yeah.
You always hear about like 40-Year-Old Virgin or
Super Bad.
but it's like, Pineapple
Yeah.
Express was
that
heat.
shit. That's that shit for
And
real.
that was the first time I think I ever saw Danny McBride in a movie.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite like comedic actors. He's hilarious.
Well, Eastbound and Down is like
That's a good show.
it's one of the
Hell yeah.
greats. That and you ever watch Righteous Gemstones?
Oh hell yeah, that shit's funny as hell.
Do you feel like Danny McBride plays the same guy? He's like just Kenny Powers, just.
I mean, he does, but it's
the
funny
same- but
as hell.
great. I mean, so does
yeah.
Will Ferrell. So is everyone.
Yeah, it's
Nah,
just funny
he's
as hell every
hilarious
time.
though,
Yeah.
for sure.